Good morning, children. Welcome to Blue Stars High Secondary School, Class 6th, Subject English, Topic The Old Clock Shop. Then let's move on to the meanings: rush, hurry, cruel, brutal, calmly, strong emotion, pound baker, lender, striking, obvious. Student, these are all the meanings things you just read it. Okay, let's move on to the introduction part. Before starting introduction part, I will ask few questions. Okay, students, listen carefully. What do you see in this picture? Yes, this is a clock. Where we can able to see a clock? Yes, you're correct. In walls. Okay, students. What do you see in this picture? Yes, one old man, one man. They are talking to each other. Okay. Where we can buy a clock? Yes, in clock shop. Okay, students. Let's move on to the introduction. In this lesson, the old clock shop. This lesson expresses how honest and correct ways can win over any situation. With this way, even rubbers can be tackled rightly. The way Mr. Ray not only protected himself but showed the right path to the rubbers as well. It conveys the message of peace and good for all. Yes, this lesson is express how honest and how correct ways can win over any situations. And let's move on to the lesson. Do you all like Christmas? Yes, we all like Christmas. In Christmas times, we like chocolates and Santa Claus. Okay, students. Christmas evening had arrived. As last minute, shoppers were going home. A thick white sheet of snow lay over slate. Then, yes, the lights were still burning in the old clock shop. As Ray, its old deaf owner, worked on a clock he had sold that day. The light was still burning in the old the clock shop. As a Ray, one old deaf owner worked in the clock shop, and he had sold the day time. Then the older men approached the counter with no sign of friendliness in his eyes. Ray was able to hide his growing fear as he slowly pushed a note and a pencil across the counter. Okay. The one old man in that clock shop. The old man approached the counter with no sign of friendliness in his eyes. Ray was able to hide his growing fear. Ray was getting fear. His growing fear is slowly pushed notepad and a pencil across the counter. The old man was approached to Ray. There is no friendliness in his eyes. He smiled at the unfriendly face, then pointed to his ears, shook his head from side to side. He was fake. His smile looked like unfriendliness face. So, then pointed his ears. Then pointed his ears. and here head was side to side. Let's move on to the next part. A quick of surprise changed the man's face as he studied the notepad, then turned and said something to his friend. A quick look of surprise. They are surprised, and the man's face was changed, and he studied the boy studied the notepad, and then they said something to his friend. He said something to his friend. Then Ray used to chance to look closely at the men, paying attention to the shop of a gun and the restless hand in the man's right coat pocket. Ray was used to chance to look closely at men. Ray think that Ray used to chance to look closely at the men, and she think that paying attention to shape of a gun, and restless hand is man's right coat pocket, and another hand is man's right in the coat pocket. Let's move on to the next part. Anger boiled within him, but it was kept down by an inner voice that said, "Be still." He wrote on the notepad, "May I help you?" Yes, anger was boiled within him, but he was kept down by an inner voice. He was kept down by an inner voice, then said, "Be still." He wrote the note paper, "May I help you?" But he he was getting little bit anger. Okay, student, let's move on to the next part. For the first time, the older men looked directly at Ray and smiled. For the first time, when that older man looked Ray and smiled, a cruel, mocking smile. They both understand why he was there, why his friend remained at the door. The old man was smiled to Ray, and he smiled like cruel and mocking smile. They both understand why he was smiling, and his friend was remained at the door. Okay, students who smiled and remained at the door. Yes, his friend was smiled and remained at the door, and the who is looking like whose smile at Ray. Yes, the older man smiled, and a cruel and mocking smile. They looked like men who were down on their luck and were now ready to try something they would later be sorry about. They looked at men uh, who are all feel down, and who were down on their luck and now ready to try something they would later be sorry about it. They are feel that, and they feel the situation is very dull, and they sorry about it. Say that they looked like men who were down on their luck and were now ready to try something they would later be sorry about it. He feels sorry about the situation, and he realized that the clocks tick on. Ray calmly wrote another message. Have you come to pick up a clock or watch? Then he pointed to the lone boat filled with hanging clocks and pocket and watches. The clock ticked on. Ticked on. Ray calmly wrote another message. Ray was write another message. Have you come to pick up a clock on or watch? Her messages have you come to pick up a clock or watch? Then Ray pointed to the lone boat with filled hanging clocks, yes, and pocket watches. Yes. Students, Ray calmly wrote another message. Which message was Ray wrote? Have you come to pick up a clock or watch? Then he pointed to the lone boat filled with hanging clocks and pocket watches. First, the lone boat filled with two things: one hanging clothes and pocket watches. They would be there when the owner wanted them back. Another one is at the same price he paid with no interest. They would be there when owners wanted them back. He thinks that the owner wanted to them back at the same time, the same price he had paid. He had paid same price with no interest. Who wrote the message? And the Ray was wrote the message. And this another part is they would be there when the owner want back. He think that owner would be back, and in the same time he paid with no interest. Ray noticed a little shame in the grey eyes. Looked at Save. The watch was nothing special and yet had great power. It was something to exchange. A way out of bed situation. Yes, way out of bad situation. And Ray was noticed a little shame in grey eyes. Which color? Grey eyes looked at him. Then he think that was something special. The watch was nothing special and yet a greater powers. And what something exchange, a way of, if any bad situation, a way of bad situation. Okay, students. Then who noticed the shame in grey eyes? Yes, Ray. Ray reached into his cash box, pulled out a $50 note and passed it into the man's hand. As they shook hands, Ray looked into the man's eyes. They seemed to say thank you. Ray reached into his cash bag and pulled a $50. How many dollars? There are $50 note and passed into the man's hand. As they shook hand, Ray looked into man's eyes. They seemed to say thank you. Before turning to leave, the man wrote, I will be back to pick it up as soon as I can. Merry Christmas. Before turning to leave, the man wrote, I will be back to pick up as soon as I can. And Merry Christmas. The little story ended on the half hour with clock all together. The little story ended on all four with clocks this- and all together. The timepieces with had been looking on silently all all the while rang out the time with such feelings that even Ray thought he could hear them. He could hear them. The timeless message of peace on earth, goodwill towards all, was felt by the three men who stood in the old clock shop. Okay, the timeless message of peace of earth, a goodwill towards all, and was felt by three men who stood in the old clock shop. Okay, student, in the here some short summary of old clock shop. It was a Christmas evening and was closing time for shops. An old clock shop owner, Ray, was still working on a clock. Two men on in his 20s on in his 50s entered and noticed that man had a gun in his pocket. He thought that he had Ray noticed that the man had a gun in his pocket. He thought that he had came to his shop to rob him. Understanding that direct need of money, Ray told the old man that exchanging goods. Then the old man showed his old worst which to Ray, and Ray turned offered him a $50 note. Both of them knew in their hearts that which of was not the higher price. But this made the man happy as he got a money without hurting. Ray and Ray also escaped from being hurt. Before leaving, the old man wrote to Ray that he would be back soon to his watch. The clock ticked on. Ray calmly wrote another message. Have you come to pick up a clock to watch? Then he pointed to the lone boat filled with hanging clocks and pocket watches. He was not a pawnbroker, but at the same time, I could not say no to the needy people who placed their old watches or clocks before him for anything. Ray noticed a little shame in the grey eyes looking at him. The watch was nothing special and yet had great powers. It was something to exchange a way out of bad situation. Knowing that great need had brought the man to his shop in the first place, Ray asked, how much do you need for it? The reply came back the notepad where it is worth. The reply was whatever it is, it's worth. In this passage, the Ray noticed a small shame and he noticed the grey eyes also looking at him. There was nothing special. He did and yet had great powers. It was something to exchange, a way out of bad situation. Knowing that great need and had bought the men in the shop first place. The Ray and finally the Ray asked, "How much do you need for it?" They asked, "How much do you need for it?" The replied the men, "Whatever it is worth." Then Ray reached into his cash box, pulled out a $50 note, and passed it into the man's hand. As they shook hands, Ray looked into the men's eyes. They seemed to say, and the little story ended an half hour with clocks streaking all together. The timepieces the timepieces had been looked on silently being closed. Sweet musical and message will be filled with a full of hope. This is a short summary. Let's move on to the assignment. Read the story The Old Clock Shop. Okay, students. Thank you so much, students.